You're born in a burrow carved into the African savanna, a tiny 300-gram bundle of scales. Your mother nudges you with her snout, urging you to climb onto her tail. Your first mission? Cling tight and don't fall. Your legs, weak and stubby, can't match her pace, so you grip her scales as she strides out. She doesn't feed you yet. She needs to eat first. Her claws tear into the soil, searching for ants, but the ground yields nothing. You hang on, swaying with each step, until she finds an ant mound. She smashes it open, her long tongue snaking inside, pulling back with clumps of ants. Soldiers swarm her legs, then climb toward you. Their mandibles sting your soft skin, and you squeal, mimicking her tongue fleck. An ant slips into your mouth, you choke, lose grip, and tumble into the dirt. Ants swarm, biting your legs and belly. Your mother sweeps her tail, scattering them, then lifts you back onto her tail, retreating to the burrow. There she lets you drink her milk, a lifeline you drain greedily. It keeps you alive, but she won't stay forever. At 3 months, you watch her feed, learning to dig and flick your tongue. A cricket sits on a rock, you creep closer, tongue darting, but it leaps away. Another perches on a branch, you lunge too soon, and it vanishes. Hunger drives you until you snag one mid-jump, swallowing fast. It's your first catch, but one insect barely dents your hunger. You climb her tail again as she forages. Then a monitor lizard emerges from a bush. You freeze as its tongue tests the air. It charges. Your mother drops you, curls into a ball, her scales locking tight. The lizard bites, then shoves its jaws under her, tearing a strip of flesh. She squeals, weakening until she stops moving. The lizard turns to you, blood dripping, lunging for your head. Its strike falters midair, it chokes, collapsing. Swallowing her armored flesh, the scales ripped its stomach apart. Her sacrifice saves you, but without her, you're defenseless. At 1 year, alone for months, you scrape by. Digging into an anthill, a warthog charges, tusks missing by inches as it claims the mound. Weeks pass without food, your body hollow. You collapse on the plain, ready to give up. Then the ground vibrates. A wildebeest herd thunders past, hooves smashing the soil. Termites spill from croc tunnels. You flick your tongue, gulping them down, energy returning. Another pangolin, scarred and weathered, joins, feeding beside you. You don't guard the food, watching his survival inspire hope. You don't have it as bad as you thought. At 2 years, heavier and stronger, a honey scent leads you to a split hive. A honey badger feasts inside. You approach, hoping for scraps, but it charges. You curl tight, its claws scrape but can't penetrate. It circles, growling, then pauses. You unroll, slamming your tail into its snout. It reels, and you slice its side with your scales. It lunges again, but you whip it down. It collapses, dead. You dig into the hive, honey and grubs filling you. Victory tastes sweet, but predators won't be your only threat. At 3 years, a female scent draws you. You circle her cautiously. She doesn't resist. You mate, but another male emerges watching. You defend your claim, but he slams into you, mounting her. She slashes your side, forcing you into a ball. When you unroll, they're gone, leaving you bleeding. Rage fuels a vow. Next time, you won't lose. At 5 years, hunger pushes you into farmland. Ant trails lead to plowed soil. You feast on scattered insects. A man approaches, basket in hand. You curl tight, expecting capture, but he scatters fresh insects, watching silently before leaving. He seemed kind, but not all will be. At 10 years, floods force you to a swollen river. Halfway across, a crocodile clamps your tail, pulling you under. You curl, scales cutting its jaws, wrenching free as a hippo crushes it. You reach the bank, alive but shaken. At 12 years, slower with age, you stray near a village. A man sacks you, tossing you into a truck with others. Days blur, some go silent. In a Chinese market, you're weighed, traded, killed. Your scales are ground into powder, sold as medicine. Pangolins, 20% of illegal wildlife trade, meet this fate. Life as a pangolin sucked. Constant danger, then human greed. Want to know about an animal that had it worse?
Check out the video for the wildest stories.